Hello everybody, I'm Kameli Official. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're actually going to be talking about the 3 do's and don'ts as a recording artist. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into it. This isn't going to be that long of a video. It's going to be kind of short and simple because, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to help you out. So, 3 things I see. Number 1, I always see when people are way too close to the microphone. I mean, that only causes problems. When you're super close to the microphone, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna cause a crap ton of saturation, a crap ton of distortion. It's gonna make the mix really muddy. So when you get your stuff professionally mixed and mastered by an audio engineer, well, I mean, if it's super messed up and the vocal is just trashed, I mean, there's only so much you could do, right? You can still get a good sound, but if you really want to get that professional sound, this is how to do it. So you're not going to want to be super close. So I'll give you an example of what not to do. So I'm going to show you right now of what it really does. So you're going to hear immediately, it's going to be very boomy. It's going to be very saturated and it's going to sound kind of terrible, but I'll show you. Hello. I'm Kameli. How are you doing? Hello. Does that sound good? Right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound good. You're not going to get that quality you want if you have it like that. Now let me grab my stuff back. So, excuse me. So as I was saying, the 3 things you don't want to do, we just discussed the first one. You don't want to be super close. I see this all the time. When you're super close, as I said, it causes bassiness and saturation within the vocal. You're not going to have the right vocal or the song you really want if you do it like this. You can't. So, you're not going to have the right recording. It's not going to sound professional. Like that studio quality you might be desiring, you can't get it. It's just how it is, right? But with this method, that's already one step closer to getting to where you need to be, right? That's a great thing. That's good news. Okay. Number 2, you never ever want to be far away from the microphone. As you can tell, right? Being close to the microphone is really bad, but it's the same thing but opposite, right? Now, instead of creating a more bassy, saturated vocal, you get more of a thin type of across the room sound. You don't want that. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna sound very nice when you hear it, because let's say when the beat's not playing, let's say there's a beat pause within the song, what's gonna end up happening is, the vocal itself isn't gonna sound very, full and nice. You're gonna have a lot of mixing with that. It's gonna be very, very difficult to get that to sound good. That's number 1. Number 2, you are gonna have this weird across the room sound no compressor could fix. It's gonna sound really off. It's not gonna sound, oh, that sounds so professional. Oh, yo, bro, I love your song. Yo, man, you're not gonna get that. You can't, right? I'll demonstrate. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm Kameli. So as you can tell, not very good either. I sound kind of like I'm across the room, and my voice sounds very thin. Now, I'm not even that close to this right now, but if I get closer, right? Because this is a podcast microphone, you'll hear the immediate difference, right? Hello. I'm Kameli Official. How are you doing? Right? Sounds really good, right? Sounds really professional. That's what you want, right? There has to be a certain distance. With that being said, we're gonna talk about the 3rd do's and don'ts. And the 3rd one is you always want to use a pop filter. I don't see people using pop filters. Believe it or not, a lot of people do not have pop filters. It's kind of shocking. Pop filters are the most important thing. I'll show you right now. Look. Porcupine. It will not sound good. Why does it not sound good? Because you're putting so much emphasis on the p, and there's nothing to break that sound, right? To break it down to get into the microphone, right? So what ends up happening is you have this nasty bass within the vocal, and it sounds awful. It sounds atrocious, man. So you want to buy yourself one of these pop filters. They're only like $10, $12. Listen, if you want to get somewhere in life, you got to invest yourself. You have to invest in yourself. That's the only way to get there, right? So get a pop filter. They're really cheap. I'll put a few in the description down below that you can click one of the links and you can get one of those. That's the way you're really going to amp up your stuff. So now let's discuss what we learned. So don't get too close to your microphone. Don't get too far away from your microphone, and use a pop filter. And bonus tip, the distance you want to keep from a standard studio microphone is around a hand or fist away. So you want to be around, so let's say with this microphone, I have to be more close. For an average microphone, you want to have your hand like this and touch the microphone, right? And that will give you that balance. So you can belt and everything. You can go super loud as a vocalist, or if you want that more aggressive style, you go a little bit closer, right? But not too close, because you don't want to be, touching the mic. Obviously, it varies between different artists and different types of microphones, but overall, you want to be either a hand away or a fist away, depending on what you're trying to do, right? If you guys need an audio engineer, click the link in the bio below. That'll lead you to my website. That way you can hire somebody to mix your track today and get you to the next level. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye, guys.